Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful... Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I would have to go for Rodrigo Bentancur, Peter, because he's a player whose role is maybe a little hard to define, because he often seems to have a deeper lying position in midfield, but he wants...
Shot, surely!
Bruno Fernandes just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Tell. Solanke. Cleared without complication. And it's Udogi. And here's Tell. And that has been cleared. Goes for a shot! Lisandro Martinez is there, and he can get that clear. And he's there to clear it. Out to the left it goes. Bentancur. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Šeško. Goes for goal! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's Solanke. Ugarte. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Played out wide. Mazraoui has a look inside the box. Played in by Mazraoui. They've won a corner. It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Really well manoeuvred. He's in plenty of space here. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Bentancur. João Palhinha. Sarr. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. And it's Shaw. Shaw takes a look up. That's good play. Time to deliver. Bruno Fernandes. Lisandro Martinez elects to cross. Romero is there, and he can get that clear. And they can counter here. Solanke. Pedro Porro. Now it's Johnson. That's very neat. And here's Solanke. He's having a shot! They've scored! First blood drawn. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Martinez, and it's played forward. Sarr, Bentancur, Udogie, gently done. De Ligt, Bruno Fernandes, Matheus Cunha, Shaw, Martinez, Shaw, now it's Bruno Fernandes, Palhinha forwards and with intent, Johnson tries to dink it through, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shaw goes hurtling down that left-hand side. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes spread out to the left. Plenty waiting in the middle. Matheus Cunha. Nice control. Palhinha wins the duel this time. So what can they make of this? Johnson looking for a runner. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
Šeško certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Pedro Porro. Van de Ven. Van de Ven, he's fizzed it forward. Johnson. Brennan Johnson.
Are clearly looking to use the space out in the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the full-backs to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Tell gets it clear. It's gone for a throw-in. De Ligt. Ugarte. Manchester United are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
It's a good look. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bruno Fernandes shifted upfield. Matheus Cunha out to the right. Mazraoui, there's the delivery. But again the same outcome.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
thumps it clear. Udogi. Aim forwards. Šeško. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Sarr. Bruno Fernandes have it back and can go again. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Oh, he's found support out wide. There are a few waiting for it. Tell's cross. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. And here's Tell. Tell's cross. Moved on forwards. He is onto it in a flash. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's being urged to shoot. He's in, surely! Johnson! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Johnson actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Knocks it out wide. Martinez. Lovely feet. Martinez. Oh, that's a nice ball. A chance to play it in. Matheus Cunha. He is just correct. Matheus Cunha! Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Can he deliver? Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Sarr. Nicely shaped cross. And he's there to get it away. What a throw in. And it's Porro. Solanke. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Solanke opts to play it back. And he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rawi tries a measured ball, cleared away. Shaw, and that's aimed into the middle. Šeško shapes to shoot. He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Martinez. Ugarte. Now it's Solanke. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Shaw. Now it's Solanke. Well timed, excellent interception. Šeško. And it's Šeško! That was nicely by the defence. Udogi. And it's played forward. And it's Bentancur. Now it's Johnson. Johnson! Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Great chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Maguire. Ugarte. Ugarte forwards and with intent. Šeško. Lovely bit of skill. Chance for a shot! Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled. Decent chance! He scores!
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Sarr. Sarr played out towards the right wing. Played out to the right. João Palhinha. And here's Sarr. Now it's Johnson. Oh, that's neat. Looking for a decent ball in. Chance to shoot! That has been knocked clear. João Palhinha. And here's Tell. Bentancur. Sarr has got himself a free kick. Johnson! And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! Into the lead once more. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. Johnson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. João Palhinha. Palhinha shifted upfield. Maguire. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Matheus Cunha. And the ball is out of play. Ugarte. De Ligt, nicely aimed pass. And it's Mazraoui. Mazraoui going full tilt down the right-hand side. And really well taken goal. Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Keeper's got good distance on that. Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. De Ligt. De Ligt. Mazraoui providing an outlet on that flank. Very nicely done. So who's he picking out? Chance! Romero. Bentancur. Van de Ven. Pinged towards the front line. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt. And it's Mazraoui. Oh, good spread. That's a throw. Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Udogie. Brilliantly cut out. Ugarte, gently done. Mazraoui. Aim forwards. Šeško! Turns and goes back. Succumbs to the pressure. And it's Shaw. Sarr, gently done. Johnson. João Palhinha. Played back in. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Proves too strong. Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. Van de Ven. Sarr moved on forwards. Johnson. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that's definitely not his best. Bruno Fernandes. And it's played forward. And it's hoisted clear. Well read, nice interception. Bentancur. Oh, perfectly measured that. And Solanke! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He can get that clear. That's a throw. And here's Solanke. Solanke! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mazraoui chooses to go cross-field. Van de Ven. And claimed it back swiftly. Brennan Johnson. Maguire. Lisandro Martinez. Forwards and with intent. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. That is lovely. Shaw proves just a little bit too strong. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, what a pass! Bentancur. Now it's Solanke. Tell. Romero. That's really well manoeuvred. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. De Ligt, oh, good-looking ball. Pedro Porro. Romero shifted upfield. And here's Solanke, played into space. Tell in acres of space out wide. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Shaw, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Martinez. Manchester United, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Lisandro Martinez, forwards and with intent. And it's Mazraoui. Vicario gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Mazraoui. Mazraoui has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Romero, gently done. Udogi goes on a charge down the left. De Ligt. Manchester United do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Maguire. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bentancur. And it's played forward. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. By India, long ball by the goalkeeper. Sarr. That's really well manoeuvred. Matheus Cunha. João Palhinha. Solanke played out towards the right wing. Oh, such a clever touch. Bentancur shoots! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Bentancur brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Martinez. Matheus Cunha. Shaw, aim forwards. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Matheus Cunha. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes. Moved on forwards. And it's Mazraoui. Šeško! And that has been clubbed away. Van de Ven. Brennan Johnson. And here's Solanke. Lisandro Martinez attempts a clearance. Mazraoui clears it away. Throw-in. It's Bentancur. And here's Tell. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. João Palhinha. Johnson. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. Oh, nice touch. Bruno Fernandes. And a shot! And that has been cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. Solanke calmly anticipates. Bruno Fernandes. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pedro Porro makes the interception. Well, they can break here. Mazraoui. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Muscular approach does pay off here. That is a great pick out. Now it's Johnson. Johnson is on his own. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And it's Mazraoui. Mazraoui on a strong run down the right. And he whips in across. And he's heaved it away. It'll be a throw-in. Matheus Cunha. Šeško. Romero with the slide tackle there. Bentancur forwards and with intent. Martinez, forward it goes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Udogi. Romero, gently done. Udogi. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Chooses to go back. This might spell danger. And it's Sarr. And here's Solanke. Pedro Porro puts them all in. Played out to the right. Bentancur out to the right. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Solanke really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pedro Porro goes short. This looks promising. Solanke. No way through, so back it comes. Udogi chips it through. And the whistle goes for half-time. So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Matheus Cunha. Mazraoui, out towards the flank. Oh, sweet feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Aimed in towards... Oh, smashing header! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending. Udogi. Tell.
That's tidy. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ugarte. De Ligt. Aim forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Tell. Can he latch on to this? That has been cut short. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Šeško. Matheus Cunha. Back into the middle. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Turns and goes back. Martinez. Oh, that's nice. So who's he picking out? Receives, and can he finish it?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
João Palhinha. Udogi. Oh, can he get onto this? De Ligt, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, a delicate chip through. Bayindir getting this one clear. And that's been won straight back. And it's played forward. De Ligt. Maguire. De Ligt. Mazraoui. Šeško. Oh, good spread. Showing good feet. A chance to play it in. Real chance! Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Now this could be a chance. Played out to the right. Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Sarr, Van de Ven, Pedro Porro, Brennan Johnson, takes aim and crosses. Martinez, Matheus Cunha, Shaw. Strong running down that left flank. It's run loose here. And they've got a throw. And it's Shaw. That's good play. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Romero with a fine tackle. Chance here to counter. Sarr. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. That's really well manoeuvred. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Over to the left. Oh, that's neat. Time to deliver. No, he's overshot the green. Ball is over the line. Van der Ven can get it clear and claimed it back swiftly. Tell, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Thinks one through. Played into space out wide. Romero. Tell. Tell. Ugarte does really well to win the ball there. De Ligt. Šeško. Romero wins the duel this time. Udogi. Udogi, gently done. Tries to get it clear. And it's Bentancur. And here's Tell. Tell. There are a few waiting for it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's been drilled forward. Oh, good spread. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bentancur. Played right into his path. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Van der Ven.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Brennan Johnson. Sarr. Pedro Porro shifted upfield. Can he deliver? Sarr. Sarr! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Šeško. Played out wide. Oh, that's nice. Plenty waiting in the middle. Ugarte. That is lovely. Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes, played out towards the right wing. Very nicely done. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Ball comes in. Defending of the desperate variety. Clipped into space. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Sarr. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Out to the right. Nice control. Thinks of Johnson! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So now the difference is 3. Bruno Fernandes. Martinez. That's a nicely weighted pass. That has been knocked clear. Lovely feet. He's in a great position here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold... He's had a shot! He's done very well to deal with it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Ugarte. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Ugarte. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that could set him on his way. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Johnson. And here's Johnson. Sarr. That defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Šeško knocks it out wide. A header! It's in! They're back within reach! It was a great header, the invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So is this the start of a comeback? Van de Ven. Talinia aim forwards. Sarr. Pedro Porro. Brennan Johnson. And here's Sarr. And here's Solanke. And Solanke! Oh, that was close. Ugarte. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
De Ligt. Mazraoui providing an outlet on that flank. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Sarr. Pedro Porro. And here's Johnson. And it's Bentancur. Pedro Porro. And that's a good ball. Shaw tries to clear.
Solanke really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Johnson hangs one in. And it's played forward. Martinez. Lisandro Martinez, played over towards the opposite flank. Time to deliver. Could be danger here. Yep, it's a corner. Mazraoui. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Really well cleared. De Ligt. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That's very neat. Ugarte. De Ligt. That's tidy. Mazraoui puts them all in. And it's Mazraoui. Lovely bit of skill. Played in by Mazraoui. And out it comes again. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And it's made its way to him. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Solanke. Bentancur. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Mazraoui. De Ligt. De Ligt forwards and with intent. And it's Shaw. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Takes a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Shaw clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
They've played it short. Oh, nice touch. Bruno Fernandes delivers. He was there to get rid. Van de Ven. Not the most accurate pass. Takes a shot.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes. Romero cuts it out. Udogi. Bentancur. Now it's Solanke. He's in plenty of space here. That is a brilliant interception. Mazraoui. Mazraoui, gently done. And it's Bentancur. And here's Solanke. Johnson played out to the left flank. Tell. Oh, sweet feet. There are a few waiting for it. Now it's Tell. Tell's cross. Gets his head on it! Bruno Fernandes gets rid without sophistication. Ugarte. Martinez moved on forwards. Shaw. Matches Cunha. Tries to get it clear. Bentancur. João Palhinha. Great defending, strong and determined. Šeško. Bentancur. Matches Cunha. Ball's gone out of play. João Palhinha. Johnson. Johnson with 2 goals already to his name. Pedro Porro. Van de Ven. Driven forward. Out for a throw. Matches Cunha. And that's a dangerous ball. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He has shown him a yellow card. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Bruno Fernandes! Oh, super goal! About as smooth as it gets. Oh, that is a bit special. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Sarr. That's really well manoeuvred. Played into the middle. Another chance from a corner. to tell.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Bruno Fernandes. Moved on forwards. And it's Shaw. Decent progress down the left. Shaw delivers.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bentancur. Matheus Cunha. Martinez. Oh, such a clever touch. Looks to the other side. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Mazraoui. He's found the way through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Martinez. Manchester United given another corner. And it's been taken short. So who's he picking out? He's had a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Up he goes! And the lead stays intact, just. Saar, aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. De Ligt does really well to win the ball there. Mazraoui. And it's played forward. Well, that's well seen too.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Saar forwards and with intent. Solanke played out towards the right wing. Looking for a decent ball in. Hit into the middle. Maguire with the clearance.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Can he get onto this? Matheus Cunha. He's cut it out.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's got away. Saar.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Matheus Cunha.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Johnson. Oh, nice touch. And it's Toro. Cross in, looks like a good one.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Mazraoui. Mazraoui. And that is out of play. Crosses it in. Oh, what a climb! That's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Sarr. Brennan Johnson. Sarr. Maguire gets good distance on it. And here's Johnson. Here it is, crossed in. Tell.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
De Ligt. Mazraoui. Oh, this looks sharp.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And it's Mazraoui.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
Sarr. Pedro Porro. Johnson. Sarr. And here's Solanke. Johnson providing an outlet on that flank. Maguire clears it away. Now who's going to be first to this?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
João Palhinha. We are into overtime. Udogi. Tell. Lovely feet. Now then, the ball's come loose. Šeško.
Time is ticking away and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Šeško. Played out to the right. And the shot! Bruno Fernandes goes short. De Ligt. And a chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Manchester United really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Manchester United don't have many options and time is running out. Šeško and a shot! They've done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Udogi.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And here's Tell. Tell done delicately. Solanke! Oh, that was no routine save.
Solanke clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's João Palhinha. João Palhinha. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Defending of the desperate variety. Mazraoui. Mazraoui making good progress on the right-hand side. Shaw. Out towards the flank. Johnson does well to get it back. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.